think the biggest challenge, Philip, is essentially the university holding on to its historic mission. Universities are places where they're engaged in advanced knowledge creation, but increasingly as they are invited, at one level rightfully, to respond to bigger demands to do with the economy, to do with accounting to society for the knowledge that they produce, they do risk getting drawn into agendas that they're not in control of. Often good science requires slower processes. The commercial world operates on a very quick kind of logic. Often good science requires levels of reflexivity. A community might want an instant kind of response. So I think they're some of the big challenges that universities face. Well, I think it's not always a question of reversing dynamics, but to actually understand whether slowing up or, or slowing down or quickening, who gets what out of that process. So I think it's taking a very good look and a thoughtful and a critical look at these processes to do with acceleration and so on. When does speed work, and work for whom, and when might it work productively for the missions of the university and for good academic practice? When doesn't it work? And then I think we construct a debate and we actually are much more thoughtful about those activities we engage in, where acceleration is part of the conversation or deceleration is part of the conversation. And then we're always asking the question of, is it good for knowledge? Is it good for students? Is it good for good academic practice? And then I think that's the conversation that's important, like this conference.